Hello, my name's Simon Nelson. I've taught over 1,000 people to play worship guitar. People often ask me what sort of guitar should I buy to learn to play on. If you've already got a guitar, that'll be fine, use what you've got. But if you're going to buy a guitar to learn, what I would suggest is that there are some different types. Broadly speaking, you've got electric guitars and you've got acoustic guitars. This is an electric guitar. You don't get a lot of sound out of an electric guitar until you plug it in. So you have to have an amplifier as well. An electric guitar tends to be associated with what we call lead guitar kind of thing. So I'd tend to say if you've got an electric guitar, that's fine, you can learn to play on that. But if not, if you're going to buy a guitar, I wouldn't start with an electric guitar particularly, unless that's the direction you want to go in. With acoustic guitars, we've got two main types. We've got what's called a nylon string guitar. These originate in Spain and then have these nylon strings. That's okay to learn on. And the other type is a steel string guitar. There are advantages and disadvantages. They're both the same instrument, they're both tuned the same, you play them in the same way. The nylon strings have got a nice kind of soft, mellow sound, and they're particularly nice for finger picking, for plucking things out. The disadvantage with a nylon string is that the neck is a little wider because the strings are a bit thicker, so it can be a bit of a big stretch for your left hand. But the strings are a bit gentler because they don't have as much tension as the steel strings. That's the nylon string guitar. Here's a steel string guitar. On this, the strings are quite tense, they're quite taut, so they're a little bit, they sort of dig into your fingers a bit, they're a bit more hard work than the nylon strings. But because the strings are thinner, the neck there is a bit thinner, so it's less of a stretch to reach the chords. So there are advantages and disadvantages with the two types of guitar. I think personally for playing worship songs, the steel string are probably better because they have a brighter sound when you play a rhythm on them. So that's the type of guitar I would recommend looking at. I hope you've enjoyed this session on what type of guitar to buy.